Did you click on this video because you were curious about how to stop or just help incontinence or leakage from your bladder? Well, we at the Avanti Wellness Podcast know a little bit about this because we've had several community members report that has been a benefit of bouncing on this little rebounder. I, in particular, am on day 103 in a row, and I've had many of my own benefits. This is a cellular workout. So when you bounce on the rebounder, even lightly, even small little bounces, you strengthen your muscles and your bone density at the cellular level. So I'm going to demonstrate for you, and I'm going to show you how even if you have low mobility or you're a senior and you have a hard time moving your body, just a little tiny health bounce is all it takes to just start the oxygen flowing through your bloodstream and getting to all of the different cells and the areas in your body that need healing. So one of the benefits is strengthening the bladder muscle. So I'm going to show y'all and demonstrate this little tiny health bounce that can help you with any leakage that you may have or any incontinence. So if this is your first time to my channel, you can go to the little tab that says live, and you'll see over 100 videos where I'm demonstrating what I've been doing for the past 103 days. And today I interviewed Judy, who's 90 years old. And about 70 days ago, she was inspired seeing me on the rebounder, and she became a part of our community. And I just created 4 or 5 videos up on my channel where you can go meet Judy and see what that wonderful 90-year-old woman is talking about and how she wants to inspire others, not just her age, but people who may feel like there's nothing that they can do that can help them. She wants to inspire them to give rebounding a try, okay? So don't forget to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. You can do the rebounding in your clothes. I just got finished with my day of being out and active, coming home from working, and I'm in my work clothes. I did a couple podcast episodes today. Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer. 5 minutes. 7 minutes. So I want you to notice that I'm just doing, in fact, let me fix the camera, okay? I'm going to fix the camera so you can see my feet better. 1 second. Here we go. I'm just doing a light bounce. Now, when you buy a rebounder, I'll list a couple of things you want to look for, but you definitely want to buy a bar that comes with it, and it's like here, a stability bar. I bought this rebounder when I was 30 years old, which was 23 years ago, and I did not believe I needed a bar at the time, so that's why I put my rebounder next to my treadmill, and I hold on to my treadmill arm until I built up my stamina in my knees and my ankles and my calves. And now I'm much more comfortable not holding on, but every once in a while, if I feel like I need to have a little stability, all I do is reach out and hold on and kind of get stable and grounded, and then I can just move one arm like this. All of this movement is helping your circulation, moving your cells. So I have a 5-minute timer on because in the evenings and the afternoons, I only do a 5-minute booster. And then the other exercise I do is in the morning, I do a 10-minute morning bounce. And that's all I've been doing for the past 103 times or days. So I want to mention, in case this is your first time, I want you to know that the information I'm talking about comes from watching other YouTube channels, but also reading the book called The New Miracles of Rebounding. And of course, Barbara O'Neill was somebody who recommended that even if you can only do 1 minute of light health bounce, it's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit your circulation. It's going to benefit your lymphatic system. It also helps to build bone density, muscles, tendons, and ligaments. That's important. As we age, we lose those things. So going against gravity like this on a rebounder is what puts kind of a resistance to your body, and it wakes up your cells. And that's why it's a cellular workout, because we're going against gravity on the up bounce and then the down bounce, and you're doing that many times a minute. And again, I'm not even lifting my feet off of the mat. So somebody who could feel like their knees are not strong enough to lift like this, that's sometimes you got to have really strong legs to lift your legs and balance on one side or the other. So I just recommend keep your feet on the mat and just do a light health bounce and find your stability. For those of you who can't even imagine getting on and standing on one of these things, that's a real possibility for a lot of people who can't do it. We recommend either sitting in a chair like this next to me and doing just your leg. I call them punches. I punch the mat with my feet, push, 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 push. And I did it last night. So if you want to go look at a video of me doing it, it's considered like a chair exercise. If you want, I'll demonstrate it at the end of this video. That's really easy for seniors or people with challenged mobility. I was challenged with my mobility when I first started 103 days ago, and through just doing this movement, it has strengthened my knees, it's strengthened my quadriceps, my hamstrings, my calves, my butt muscles. I have strengthened so many things, and I'm even getting some arm muscles in the process. So that's just a bonus. So I haven't changed my diet, but my body is restructuring and reconditioning itself. And so I've changed about a size and a half. These pants used to not fit me before I started. Now they're starting to get baggy. They're baggy in the butt, and they're baggy behind the legs, and they're loose around my legs where they used to be filled out and tight. So it's exciting to see how your body changes. And thank goodness I have tons of clothes that I can just merge right into as I continue to shrink my body. And I tell myself I'm the incredibly shrinking woman. Alexa, stop. Because on this channel, we focus on a positive mental attitude towards your health and healing, because that's one of the 4 components that's important for your body to have a healthy healing experience. So the 4 components are positive mental attitude, good alkaline clean water, concentrated nutrition, whether that's through supplements and herbs, or things like bee pollen, for instance, we talked about today, and also getting oxygen to the cells. That is a 4th component that is very key to our longevity and our vitality, is getting oxygen to your cells. And that's what rebounding does. It gets oxygen to your cells. So at the end of my workouts, I usually do this little thing where I do 20 seconds, and it goes like this. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last off. Last off. Last off. That's the homage to NASA, who did a study about the astronauts increasing bone density and muscles when they came back from space. So I'm just going to do a quick, maybe like 2 minutes, and show you how I use this chair. By the way, this is a counter height bar stool, okay? It's not a typical tall bar stool. It's a counter height bar stool, which I think is the important factor with my short legs. When you're needing to do this, you just want your knees to not go over your toes, and you want to keep a nice position when you're pumping. So sometimes it feels good just to put my feet together. Hopefully, yeah, I think you can see my feet are together and I'm just pumping like this. And I did this for like 35 or 40 minutes last night while I was reading this book to everybody last night. And I slept so good. Now, I think if you jump too late, it can stimulate you too much and it's hard to go to sleep. But there was something unique about the fact that I just did this little sit down and a small little pump, just like this. And I was able to get to bed at a decent hour, which was like 11:10. It wasn't too terribly late. And then I woke up a little bit before 7 a.m. and I felt very rested. And so it ended up being about 7 hours worth of sleep total, because I had to get up twice in the night for my dog. But overall, I really like to get 8 hours, and I felt really rested on the 7, so it surprised me. And I think it had something to do with this little action right here of pumping the rebounder. So if you're inspired and you want to go meet 90-year-old Duty, go to all the videos today. I uploaded about 4 different videos. I chopped up the videos into smaller little bite-sized viewing segments. So people who wanted to be inspired by Duty could be inspired by her, because she's definitely inspirational. She's our sweet little way shower, and she likes to be our mother hen, and she calls us chickadees. And we love Duty so much. We appreciate having her in our community, and she inspires the heck out of us. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I will be back on for a live stream tomorrow morning, which is Saturday morning. It's typically between 9 and 10:30. Tomorrow I want to go to the farmer's market and buy me some bee pollen. So I'm going to try to get my sleep tonight and my rebounding video done in the morning, and then get off to the farmer's market before they close. They generally close around 12 or 1, I think. So I got to go find the market tomorrow and see what's up. So you can also do this where you spread your ankles and your feet out, and that works your inner thigh right here. So you can do this, and it really does concentrate your muscles in your hips, in your quadriceps, in your ankles, in your knees, in your calves. You can put a little more pressure, bouncing. You can do it opposite, like this. Just figure out what feels good to your body, especially if you have a lot of pent-up energy. This is a good way to kind of bring some circulation really quickly to your feet and to your extremities. You could even, reach down there and pump with your hands. So I'll make another video another day that highlights getting blood flow to the extremities. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening tonight, and I hope to see you tomorrow. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because it helps YouTube know that it's a good idea to share these videos with other people. So I thank you for that, and have a great Friday night. Good night.